What up, YouTubers? This is Young Rizzo back with another deck profile. This is my Jurracvell deck. Now, I know I haven't done a video in a really long time, and I apologize for that. You know, I've been busy with school and my semester final exams and stuff like that. So, we just gonna get right into this. Also, you might have noticed that I changed my hairstyle. I always wanted dreads, so I got dreads, and they look kind of cool if I do say so myself. Yeah. So we just gonna get into the deck. Uh, Starting off with triple Flamevell Dog. Flamevell Dog has to be the greatest Flamevell card in the deck, simply because it just helps you get to other stuff. Like, okay, you play Fire Dog in attack mode. You attack, destroy, main phase 2, special summon another card with 200 or less defense, and then you could whether it be a level 4 or some other kind of tuner, you could XZ summon, or you could tune and make into a synchro or something like Fire Dog to the Flamevell Magician equals Stardust or Utopia or something like that. So it's just so much stuff you can do with this card. I just freaking love this card. It's the best card ever for this deck. Next we have triple Flamevell Magician. This is another great card, mainly because it's a level 4, so it's like a higher level to get into your higher synchros real quick. It's a tuner, if you haven't noticed. It's got a pretty good attack, but the thing is the defense. The defense is so low that it makes it searchable by rekindling. So say you in a situation where you need just defense, but you don't really want to get rid of this monster, but you really need to. So you set it in defense, and you keep setting it in defense for as long as you need to. Then when you actually need it, you go, oh, I have rekindling, and then you play rekindling, and then you summon as many of those cards that you can with some other tuning material, and then you go tune crazy, and you get like 5 synchros in a freaking second. Because I've done it before. Well, it was only 3, but whatever. Next we have Flamevell Puin. This is basically the mass dragon, if you will, of this deck. They destroy this. It lets you go get something with 200 defense or lower. And it is not a tuner, but whatever. Flamevell Archer. This is another good tuner. Basically, you can tribute this in all your face-up attack. Flamevell monsters gain 800 attack points. You could also tune with this into Black Rose or Power Tool or something like that. I don't run Power Tool in this deck because I don't have an equip card, so that'd be pointless. Flamevell Commando. Only one Flamevell Commando simply because the level is so high, so you need like a lot of tributes for this. You can remove a card with 200 defense or less from play, and then your opponent is dealt damage equal to that monster's attack. So say you have Flamevell Fire Dog, for instance. He has 200 defense, but he has 1900 attack. So that's a lot of attack points that you would be taking for such little defense points. Then we have the Neo Flamevell Origin, because it's a tuner. Another thing is you can normal summon this monster and you can special summon this monster. I know you can do that with a lot of cards, but it's like really easy with this card. All you have to do is have another Flamevell on the field, and your opponent has to have 3 or less cards in their hand. That's it. And with most people, they do such a heavy combo the beginning of the match, they have no cards in their hands most of the time. So, yeah. Neo Flamevell. If this card is destroyed by battle, select one card in your opponent's graveyard, and you can remove that from play. If this card was destroyed by a card's effect, select one fire monster with 200 defense or less from your graveyard, except Neo Flamevell Hedgehog. So it's basically like it's kind of like pooing, and then is like something else at the same time. And that was the Flameville part. Here's the Jurrac part. Jurrac simply Jurracvell because it's not that hard to get out. It only needs one tribute, and all you have to do is like put like a Jurrac or like set a Jurrac or paste it into like somehow like place it in up defense position, and as soon as if you have this in your hand, when they destroy, if you have both of these in your hand, that's great. Because if they destroy that Jurrac monster in defense position, you can special summon both these from your hand, which is just wonderful. You got three Jurrac Dino because it's such a usable card. It's not researchable by rekindling, but it is a level 3 tuner, and it's basically like your, I should say, I don't know, pot of duality. You know, you pitch this card, you get to draw 2 cards. So you know, it's great. It's just great. Jurracvell because if you tribute this card, you get to select the level 4 lower Jurrac monster in your graveyard. Yeah, and then it's a tuner. It's a level 1 tuner, and this goes good with another Jurrac card that I shall show you in a couple of seconds, if I can get to it. Jurracvell. When this card is destroyed sent to the graveyard by battle, destroy the monster that destroyed this card. So, yeah, but the only bad thing about this is that your opponent could discard a card from their hand, which they wouldn't want to do. So this is just basically going to make them, you know, pitch cards from their hand. So this is basically like, I don't know, Spirit Reaper. I guess you could contrast this to, and it's a tuner, and it's searchable by rekindling because it has 0 defense points. This is the card that I was telling you about. Jurrac, and if anybody has more of these, please let me know. I need 2 more. Jurrac Staru Raikou. You basically, this is destroyed. You get 2 dinosaur tokens, basically. But with Hera, if this is in defense position, you get 2 dinosaur tokens, and you get to special summon Hera from your hand. And then, or you can use Aello, which is a level 1 tuner, and you could tune for Formula Synchron, which by that time, because you've done the fire dog, you know, Flameville Magician combo, is you've already got like Stardust out, and then you'd have Formula Synchron, and then that shooting star right there. So, yeah. Fire Trooper I just put in just because of the effect. Like, if you when you summon this card, you can tribute it to the graveyard, and your opponent gets inflicted with 1,000 points of damage. So that's just free damage, just like Ukazi, but better, I guess. And then one Gores, because I mean it's Gores. Freaking, you can run it in any deck ever. For Magics, we got 3 Fossil Dig because you do run dinosaurs in this deck. 2 Rekindling. I'm looking for another one, so if you have another one, please, you know, comment. And I'll leave a link to my channel, like, hold on, like right in the corner somewhere. 2 MSTs because, yeah, it's just back row, I guess. Not a staples like Lightning Vortex, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, and Monster Reap. So that's the Magics. And for the traps, you got staples like Torrential Tribute, Mirror Force, Solemn Judgment. I use 7 tools. I don't use Dark Bribe in this deck. I don't know. I used to not like 7 tools, but 7 tools is a lot better than somebody like getting a card that they could like potentially use against you later. So yeah, that's why I use 7 tools instead of Dark Bribe. And then 3 Bottomless. So even though I don't think you can have 3, I think they limited it to 2. So I might have to take one of these out. But yeah, so that's the deck. Comment, subscribe, please. I need subscriptions because I want to start getting paid for my Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Oh, side deck. I mean, not side deck, but you know, extra deck. You could run 3 Utopia if you'd like. You could run 3 Granosaurus if you'd like, because there is a lot of level 3s in this deck. For synchros, you could run Scrap Dragon. I run Scrap Dragon. Jurracvell Meteor, which is kind of like Black Rose Dragon. 3, if I can find 3 Deity, Ancient Flameville Deity. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. Red Dragon, Colossal Fighter, Gaia Knight, Double Flameville Jurracvell, and Stardust. So there you have it. There's the deck. Hope you like it. I love it. Just 2 random tokens right there. Peace.